think you can say it's a definite no. From what science seems to indicate so far.
And there are like 100 billion galaxies, so of course there's going to be other life forms out there.
I don't think they'd be aggressive, would they? I don't know. But if they'd like to be friends, that'd be cool.
There's so much space that there has to be something else out there.
Yes, I definitely do believe that aliens would exist. I can't really think of a reason why they wouldn't, but my sort of reasoning for why they do is there's just so much space, and we've never been to the end. You just don't know what's out there, and pretty much like we're aliens anyway, so you'd assume that there'd be some other ones out there somewhere.
I think it's probably quite likely, because if you consider how vast the universe is, it's it makes sense that we're not the only intelligent life out there.
I mean, I think there's a possibility, yes.
I was going to say the same. I'm glad we're on the same page. I was going to say yes in a way that we don't think.
Okay.
But yeah.
I just think there's just so much space. This is going to sound... Anyway, there's so much space that there has to be something else out there. That's what, yeah.
I think it is difficult to rule out the possibility that we are like the only people that are here, and by definition anyone that's not from Earth, I guess, is considered an alien. So I don't think you can say it's a definite no. From what science seems to indicate so far, I don't know, we don't have a lot of evidence yet, but yeah, it'd be interesting to, I don't know, maybe see what the future says. I think there is a good possibility that there could be aliens, you just never know.
Yes, and because I just think it would be ignorant to think no, considering how vast the universe is.
I think they absolutely exist, and I think you'd be stupid to think otherwise, because there are 200 billion stars just in our galaxy, in the Milky Way that is, and there are like 100 billion galaxies, so of course there's going to be other life forms out there. Whether we find them or not is another question, which I don't think we will anytime soon, but according to those facts, I think there are.
Absolutely, aliens exist, because the universe is so massive. Then how can we exist, but aliens not exist? There's got to be somewhere out there that is similar to the conditions of Earth that could sustain life. So absolutely, yes.
I'd say yeah. Just not based on any facts, but just because it's exciting to think that way. And also, I think there was something about Venus having aliens yesterday, something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. NASA posted about it. I follow them for wallpapers, so yeah, I just think it's exciting to have a world with aliens.
And if aliens came to Earth and they came to your house, what would you tell them?
Would you like some coffee? Apart from that, I mean, I don't think they'd be aggressive, would they? I don't know. But if they'd like to be friends, that'd be cool. Have you seen Arrival?
Yes, with Amy Adams?
Yeah, good movie. So, gives me hope.
I guess I'd ask about the environment in their planet and see what's similar, what's different. But, I guess they'd have plenty of questions to ask us as well, so I'd be more than happy to try and explain our world. It'd probably be quite embarrassing to point to a lot of the things us humans get up to and try and explain it rationally, but yeah.
I don't think you'd be able to ask them anything, because they probably wouldn't speak our language. So you'd somehow have to communicate in a different way, but I would ask them how they got here so that we can go back and see them.
First, I would make sure that we actually can communicate, because I feel like that might pose some kind of difficulties. If for some reason we are able to speak, which would be awesome. I don't know, come inside, do you want a drink? Yeah, I don't know.
I'd assume they wouldn't speak the language, so I'd probably just say hello and introduce myself. I'd probably be pretty scared as well.